Everybody sees the signs of the summer. Everybody loves the swing of the drummer. Everybody sees the signs of the summer. Means that you gotta move on. Well, I've been traveling, nothing so true. Life is a holiday, summer is where I travel to. I've been to Hollywood, Sunset Boulevard. Girls walking mini shorts, gotta be a movie star. Everybody sees the signs of the summer. Everybody loves the swing of the drummer. Everybody sees the signs of the summer. Means that you gotta move on. Everybody sees the signs of the summer. Everybody loves the swing of the drummer. Everybody sees the signs of the summer. Means that you gotta move on.
Goedemiddag, goedenavond.
Santa Monica.
Dit is waarschijnlijk wel een van de, nou ja, is nog nu, het is de helft. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Well, this may be one of the best and nicest Kaiserbrötchen, well, it's only half left, here in the Palace Hotel in Gstaad at the morning breakfast. Well, here we finally are. It's the first day of the tennis clinic. Oh boy, here I'm a little bit spy camming, although most people know I'm filming, so there may be no problem. The Palace is probably one of the best family resort hotels in the world anyway. And every year in the summer there's a unique event taking place, the Tennis Week of Roy Emerson. It's not only 1 week, no, they're in June, July and September. Well, here you see some of the players and also the people, also players of course, that are going to be in the group of this week. Roy Emerson, well, the man with the most Grand Slam titles in the world. And you will say probably, isn't that Pete Sampras? Yes, it's Pete Sampras, but he had it in singles, and Roy Emerson has it in doubles and in mixed doubles and in singles. And that total all ends up to roughly, Roy, correct me if I'm wrong, 25 titles. Well, I got the gear on already, no problem here in the Palace Hotel. You know, it's casual summer, it's sportive, it's relaxed, it's a resort, and it's family. Well, actually, the breakfast is just as exclusive as the lunch is and as the beautiful dinner is. So I better check and let you see what the actual breakfast contains. Yeah, well, that's me in the early morning. Just stepped out, no Botox. Well, the breakfast here has a very high homemade character, maybe except for the yogurts. But the rest is all coming from the fabulous kitchen of the Palace Hotel. Waiters and service people have been here for a long time. They're well established, so to say. Some of them 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, even one over 35 years. You'll meet him later. Eén hand.
Taking pictures of the...
Yeah, well, I don't have one hand anymore, so could you please open this for me?
This?
Yeah. You like this place?
I like the place very much, yes. Food is terrific. Tennis is good.
The prices are okay?
The prices are fine if you work hard. And the company is great.
Thank you. Well, the cheeses, yeah, well, that's something else, you know. Go and look in your store at Gruyere, Emmentaler, or Appenzeller. You'll pay a fortune. In euros, a small piece like that will easily cost 5, 6, 7 euros. Here, well, it's probably also expensive, but we're in Switzerland. Well, I got my hands full at the moment, But you'll probably understand how the marmalades look like. Diverse breads, croissants, all from the home-baked oven.
Croissants.
Well, it's about time. Tennis clinic starts at 9:30, and that till 12. Then a little rest and shower, off to lunch, and back in the afternoon at 2:30.
A server, a big server, and you may have a weak serve. I always mention Rosewall a lot.
You hear him already. The typical Australian accent of Roy Emerson. Starting the first day of the tennis clinic.
Once during the US Open, Frank Froling played Rafael Osuna in the final of the US Open one year, and we played at Forest Hills on the grass. And the grass wasn't too good that year. It was pretty bad, a lot of bad bounces. But Frank Froling had a big first serve and a big forehand. And Rafael Osuna from Mexico was a good doubles player, and he could lob well off the return of serve, particularly in doubles and also in singles. So he couldn't return Froling's serve by standing in close, because he would serve this big serve and it'd take all sorts of bounces on the grass, very erratic bounces, and then if he did a good return, Froling would drop it dead and didn't bounce too much, so he couldn't do that. And if he got it up too high, Froling would step back off it and just bang a big forehand for a winner. And getting it deep back here.
Morning.
Good morning.
Oh my God.
Good morning.
Good morning, Andreas. How are you?
Very good, thank you.
Did you sleep well last night?
Yes, I slept very well. Of course, I didn't sleep in the penthouse suite, but nevertheless.
We'll have to organize that one.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Definitely.
I heard the penthouse suite costs about 12,000 for a night.
High season, yes.
That's how many euros?
About, what would that be? 8,000?
Yeah.
About 8,000 euros?
Oh my goodness. But you get everything for that.
Absolutely, full treatment.
Yeah, we have to do two of the penthouse.
Yeah, do that tonight.
Yeah.
The only way to beat Agassi is to serve well. Stand her up.
Morning.
If you're moving sideways,
Good morning.
Good morning, Andreas. No, don't photograph me, please.
I won't, I'm sorry. Morning.
Photograph more beautiful people. Well, it's lovely blonde though. Photograph her.
Morning. Hallo. Und Ihr Name ist?
Mein Name ist Schneeberger.
Ja. Und ein Handicap?
Im Golf kein Handicap.
Mit Tennis auch nicht?
Doch, da habe ich viele.
Morgen.
Guten Morgen. Was möchten Sie von mir wissen?
Ja, ach, ich
Alles.
wollte so viel wissen. Ich weiß es nicht genau mehr. Aber Sie sind Tennispros mit Roy Emerson, erste Jahr?
Genau, das ist richtig. Das ist
Und kennten Sie Roy Emerson? Weil
Ja.
Sie sind jung, ne, beide.
ja,
Ja.
Idol.
kennen wir.
Ja?
Ja, ja.
Große Name.
Großer Name. Wir kommen von Gstaad, die Roy Emerson Arena. Gibt den Namen und daher kennt man ihn hier.
Ah, dus ze hebben een tennisplatz nach Roy Emerson genannt. Ik zag het een beetje auf deutsche Ländis nun. So, der Tennisplatz hier in Gstaad ist genannt nach Roy Emerson.
Also während dem Tennisturnier, dem Gstaad Open, heißt die Arena, also Center Court, Roy Emerson Arena. Das ist richtig.
And you have how many pounds on the racket?
On the racket, I
On the
don't know,
strings.
it's written on the strings. 25 to 27.
That's kilos. You're saying
Oh.
kilos.
Ah, kilos, yeah.
Pound would be
Yeah, 50.
5.
Ah, okay, okay.
And in general, the average tennis player here plays with how many kilos?
You can't.
Pounds?
You mean here in the
Yeah,
camp?
yeah, yeah.
You can't tell some have 16. 16.
Well, kilos again.
Kilos.
He's talking about in
Kilos,
kilos.
kilos. Ja, dus je hebt kilo's en ponden en die staan dan op het racket, zeg maar, op de snaren. En daar gaat het natuurlijk om. So the more kilos or pounds on the strings, the stronger you are or the better you are?
It's more precise. As stronger the racket is stringed, as more precise the shots are. If you have a soft stringing, the ball is getting more speed. Trampoline effect.
I also heard that the balls here are heavier than in sea level countries.
No, they become lighter. The air is thinner, so the game becomes faster. And the ball actually lighter because no resistance of the air or less resistance. That's why in Gstaad, for example, the ATP tournament is considered as a very fast tournament on clay.
Goal I tried to set myself every time I walked on the tennis court because it helped me concentrate on not overdoing the return. Doing enough that I wasn't pushing the return, swinging enough on second serves that I was putting enough on to hurt the receiver a little bit, but still not miss it. I achieved it in doubles twice, not missing a return and serve. But I got a couple of bad bounces and a few other matches.
Hij heeft altijd een hoop humor erin. Het is een Australiër.
It's amazing how much better you return. Now, when you're returning, before the server even serves to you, you've already made up your mind where you're returning it. In doubles, it's easy. The first court player's playing here. If the ball goes down the middle here, I'm going to try and get it across.
Oh, I'm sorry. Good morning. Now you're an Australian, are you?
I am an Australian.
And tennis pro.
And tennis pro. What a combination.
That means it's the best country combined with the best people for this sport.
True, true. The best teachers of the sport now. Maybe not the best players anymore.
Roy is a big name in Australia.
Very famous, yes. Yeah. Especially with my parents' generation, of course. This is a very big name.
I let my partner know. I'll say.
And still tough to play, even with his age.
Roy this year in January won the seniors mixed doubles at the Australian Open with Nicole Bradke. Beat Tony Roach and Liz Smiley in the final. So.
The ball's on my backhand or forehand, I'm going to rip it straight at the net player. Watch the middle.
And is it fun to do these tennis lessons? Because, you know, most of the people are not the best players.
Yeah, but yes, it's with Roy, with the palace, with the food. No, it's very enjoyable. I think that's where everyone comes back.
You meet a lot of women. Are you married?
I'm married, yes. You do meet not a lot of women, but of course half of the camp's female, so.
Generally they have a lot of money.
Yeah, there's not too many struggling actors and people like that here, no.
Or journalists. Or
only very well-regarded journalists.
Yeah. So every day is a different aspect of the tennis game that it's taught?
11 sessions, and I think by the 11th they run out of a theme, so that's anything goes. But the first 10 you follow quite a strict regime.
How many pounds do you have on the strings?
55 for me. So it's about average. Yeah.
And in the tour, the pros, well, you're the pro, but in the tour?
Yeah, 60. Between the lowest is Sanguinetti at 35, the highest, Roddick, 68 or something.
Now, people with Western grips only play their forehands well when they're running around it, because they love to play the off, and they then love to do this one. They don't play well when they're stretched with this grip. So what do? You play them wide on their favourite to get to their weakness, their backhand. Agassi ripped every.
What's the feeling for today? What's, you know, how's the body?
Body's not body's not good. Your body's good? I didn't do anything yesterday. Maybe it's a mistake to have a day off. You get out of trim, don't you?
Stiff in the mornings?
Wow, vaguely one is, yeah. No, don't go on recording it. No, Andreas, no, I don't like that. I don't like that.
Well, I got it anyway.
Have you heard it? What a pity.
Yeah.
I'm beat.
Yeah.
Morning, Andreas.
Now, tell me, who is stiff in the morning and who is really stiff in the morning?
I'm in the rarely class. Okay.
Good morning. So, good morning. May I ask, what do you think about the tennis week like this?
It's unequaled. It's absolutely fantastic in every facet of the week, from the food to the setting to the quality of the instruction.
There's nothing like it in the world?
I don't believe so. I don't pretend to be a world traveler, but anything in my experience, there's nothing close to it.
Morning.
Morning.
Tennis player?
Well, I try. I'm not up to your standards, of course, because I can't ace Mr. Taylor like you can with a second serve. What are you doing this for, Andrea? Is this a personal project?
Personal.
Excellent.
Real personal. You're from England?
Yes, I am, just outside of London.
Yeah.
And this is the 8th time, I think, that I've been on this camp.
Oh, goodness.
But never met you before, of course.
No.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
But hopefully we will meet again in the future.
If you want to promote something, business, you can do it now.
No, I only want to promote Mr. Emerson and, of course, the Palace Hotel with Laura. I've just called Laura again for the millionth time.
Laura is our gem.
How true. It wouldn't be the same without it.
Yeah. We're just the coals between the diamonds, you know.
Yeah. That's a good way of putting it.
Yeah.
Kijk, je moet eens even kijken. Is hij nog?
Ja, hij is record.
Oh, oké, dan laat ik hem even staan.
Kijk, hier met de achtergrond.
Ja.
Palace. En met Roy misschien erop even.
Heb je nog iets te vertellen, Andreas? Andreas, heb je nog iets te vertellen?
All these years.
Zeg maar eens even hoe je het hier vindt. Voor het...
different feelings, you would having problems.
I'm starting to get a little bit of a feeling here.
Oh, my goodness.
It's lovely being next to you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right. This morning we're going to have a group photo in a minute. But there's still a couple of people coming down.
I missed out on this
I think tomorrow morning we'll start at 9 o'clock. That'd be a good idea. We're not on record. Yeah! 9:15.
You're crazy.
Oh.
Of course.
Not the real Lagos, bought in Hong Kong.
I get a close-up from you both.
Oh. I totally forgot to tell you about this Rolls Royce and about this revolving door, because they both star in the return of the Pink Panther, including Peter Sellers, of course. Blake Edwards and Julie Andrews lived around Gstaad, and they had the idea with the father of Andreas Schertz to make a film of the Pink Panther here. So they all agreed, and Peter Sellers came, and now in the script you may remember he gets stuck with his bag in the revolving door. Then also the famous questions coming up to the concierge. Do you have a room for me? A room? Oh boy, and now time is up. Oh, and I wanted to tell you about the culinary aspects of the palace kitchen and chef de cuisine Peter Wies, and more about the tennis clinics of Roy Emerson. And here we have one of the most important persons for everybody in the restaurants. How long you've been here in the palace?
37 years.
And they named the restaurant after you?
Yeah, Gildos.
It sounds Italian.
Yes, it's an Italian restaurant. It's a very good Italian, very good Italian food.
Gelbe Bodenrüben, Apfelkaramellisierte und ein Stück von dieser Wurst darauf.
Guten Abend, Chef. Wie geht's? Ja, gut.
Ja, ist gut.
Ja, nervös?
Ich?
Ja, ein bisschen nervös. Gut,
das sind wir alle.
Ich bin auch ein bisschen nervös. Aber dies ist, oh mein Lieber.
Das sind die Leber. Das ist die Leber, wo dazu geht
Das ist
hier.
kaum zu fragen. And much more about the golf course in the mountains and die Schweizer Bürger Lunch und Buffet in die Birnen, wo die Gruppe geht. Oh well, we have to make another episode. So let's say until next week in tennis.
Testing 1, 2, 3. And how are you tonight, sir?
Part 2.
Very good. Thank you very much. And you're leaving? Always well. You're leaving us tomorrow?
I'll leave you tomorrow so you can all have a holiday.
And put the night out on the town tonight?
No, I'm afraid not.
Oh dear.
You know,
Saturday night.
I'm trying to make an appointment with a lady, but I failed.
You failed?
Yes, I failed.
It's not over.
Speak Italian.
It's not over till it's over.
I couldn't speak Italian.
But good luck anyway, and hope to see you soon.
Thank you. Bye.
Everybody sees the signs of the summer. Everybody loves the swing of the drummer. Everybody sees the signs of the summer. Means that you gotta move on. Well, I've been traveling, nothing so true. Life is a holiday, summer is where I travel to. I've been to Hollywood, Sunset Boulevard. Girls walking mini shorts, gotta be a movie star.